I have a ton of awesome childhood memories that all involve food. I think we all do. And I'm going to, at the risk of boring you, I'm going to name just a few of my personal ones. Okay, so for sure, Dairy Queen on Maryville Road, which is basically like a drive-in, and there was the thing. And that would be certainly a summer event thing for me and my family. I was a McDonald's girl, and my sister was a Harvey's girl. So my parents, God love them, would go to both places when it was fast food night. When we would go to Toronto, which was quite often, because we had family, well, they're friends, but we called them aunt and uncle, but they were actually just really good friends of my parents. We would stop in Smiths Falls at Gerbo's. It might be pronounced Gerbos, but as a kid, it reminded me of gerbils, and that grossed me out, so I was referred to as Gerbo's. But it was a pizza joint in Smiths Falls, and I think it's still here. So it was always a memory for the trip that we would take. I would go to Carlingwood Library or Carlingwood Mall, and I would get and Carlingwood Library for that matter. But at the mall, I would get French fries and gravy at the Carlingwood Tavern. I mean, Sunday evenings, we used to have roast beef and Yorkshire pudding and gravy and roast potatoes and roast parsnips and all of the things. And I would stuff myself because it was just so fucking delicious. And not to mention Christmas and birthdays. And right, you get the idea. There's tons of memories we have, you guys, of food. And their joy and excitement and connection and all the wonderful things that we look for. And I don't think it's right or good or serving us to take those away. So, but now, like, we're the adult, right? We get to make the choice, and that makes all the difference. So yeah, I drive by Dairy Queen on a regular basis. Here, I go to Smiths Falls for most of my grocery shopping, and there's a Dairy Queen that I pass, and it's a drive-through Dairy Queen, so super easy to get myself my strawberry sundae with whipped cream and chopped peanuts on it. Hello. And there's a McDonald's right beside there. Like, there's a Harvey's, there's a Wendy's. I mean, there's just like a plethora. There's an A&W. Like, there's just a shit ton of tempting childhood memory type foods that I say no to. And I don't say no with a white knuckling, oh my God, I can't. I say no because I'm an adult. And I know that I could, if I really wanted to, I would. And I think that's the most important part, is that I'm not, when I'm in resistance or denial of something, it just makes it that much bigger, and it kind of has this power over me, and I do have to white knuckle if I have to go buy it. Like, buy it, I don't mean B-Y-E-Y. Oh my God, B-U-Y. Oh, I mean like go buy it, like B-Y. Had a moment there. So I guess what I'm saying is, I want you to enjoy those foods that remind you of your childhood or connection or love, or the food that gives you joy and that feeling of yum. I want you to enjoy them with the same fervor that you did when you were a kid, and don't take that away from yourself. Us adults, joy moments are rarer than they were when we were kids, right? Life is a little more difficult, a little more challenging, and a little more, let's face it, kind of Debbie Downer sometimes. And so don't take those away from you by thinking you can never have them or that you're being a bad person for having them, but just choose wisely. And when you do choose it, really enjoy the shit out of it. I mean, like, I don't mean like go crazy and order, 3 Big Mac meals, but I mean when you order your Big Mac and fries, I mean like really be like, I can't wait to have my Big Mac and fries. Because I swear that when you give yourself the freedom to do that, that's when you're going to be able to say, no thanks. Because you're changing it to, maybe I will, maybe I won't, instead of, oh my God, I can't, I shouldn't. And then the other end of it being, oh my God, I can't wait. And then, either hiding and eating it or shaming yourself afterwards or whatever. Like, don't let the joy of that particular meal, whatever it is, end up with you feeling like super shitty about yourself. Because then you're just denying yourself the joy of it. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, if you're going to go for it, go for it. And then, first of all, like, witness what kind of thoughts come afterwards. Like, am I beating myself up after this? And if you are, then just go, that's interesting. Maybe next time I'll try not doing that and just actually stay in the enjoyment of it. Whatever that is. Sour cream and onion chips. That's another big one for me. Yeah. Okay. I hope that makes sense. And I hope you realize that you totally are in control. You're a grown woman. You got this. And there's just this part of you that thinks you're going to be out of control. You're not. I promise. You're not. Okay, and if you need like more reassurance, let me know, and I will post almost daily videos reminding you, okay? That is absolutely something I will do, as long as you promise me that you'd actually watch them. Okay? All right, I'm looking for the button. There it is. All right. Go forth, enjoy fully, know that you are okay and in control, and you enjoying that food doesn't make you a bad person, and it doesn't mean that you're going to do it every day from now on. I promise. Okay, talk to you soon.